So you might remember last week I was putting together a garden bed that I had purchased from the TikTok shop. There it is on the left. And right here, Mike is building the third garden bed to match our other two. We already had the supplies for that. And so we're getting that done today as well. Okay, so I've been laughing while we're doing this because it's kind of like his garden bed, raised bed versus my raised bed. I thought I videoed this, but I didn't hit record for some reason. We like to dig out the Bermuda. I know some people are just like, lay your cardboard down. No, we dig out the Bermuda for all of our raised beds, and then we do all the things. So I just dug all that out, and it didn't take that long. Wasn't that hard, actually. And then he is cutting the 10 to go around this one. Filling them with dirt and cardboard and sticks, and Braden had just gotten a new smoker, and so the inside of the box had so much cardboard, so that was really nice to be able to utilize that. It's all just coming together, makes me so happy. We're having the best day. We have literally been outside all day. We just took some grass and dirt out to the far corner of the property and discovered we have pumpkins growing, or our pumpkin vines are growing, and cantaloupe seeds that we planted. I'll have to take you guys out and show you. Y'all know what that means? Somebody got a boo-boo. Show us your boo-boo. Show us your boo-boo. He was cutting some pipe with the grinder.
I was cutting a piece to put on the pipe.
Oh, he's making a hook because we're cleaning out our culvert. And the grinder slipped.
No, yeah, it bounced.
Bounced, slipped, whatever. And gashed his knee open. And he ripped his pants open farther so we could assess it.
Because I'm trying to work.
And he's just like, it's fine. But I don't know what he's doing now.
Yeah, I thought it was going to make me...
A tourniquet? A tourniquet will cut your circulation off.
Keep that on there for 2 seconds.
You need some duct tape?
Need some duct tape.
Dr. Mike in the house.
I got it.
You are killing me. He cut his jeans completely. So now he's wearing jorts. What in the world? Oh my goodness.
Beautimus, babe. Just doesn't get much better than that.
So this thing was completely plugged up, and Mike's been working on getting it unplugged. And there's a cup, or what is it that's stuck in there?
It's a PVC.
Oh, something PVC related, like a cap or something. I don't know. And we know this all has to be trenched and changed and done differently. But, yeah. I almost had it. Can you see it? So that is what has been clogging this thing for years. Good job. Okay. Can you see? Here's the flashlight.
Oops.
Is it still clogged? There's been water bottles come out on
There's
the
some
other
stuff in
end,
there.
like semi-disintegrated. Hey,
Oh,
did you turn it off?
yeah.
Come on now. It's flowing slow. So we rigged up a little plunger type thing. You can hear it hitting something. We don't know what. We did it. We got the culvert unclogged. We were very innovative. Okay, there were water bottles and other bottles and PVC and flower pot buckets and tin can and
Water bottle.
yeah, corrugated pipe tubing stuff. I don't know what all.
Did you show them all that stuff?
Yeah, and then this is what we put together.
Woo, it was a genius.
This big O
Genius.
long pole and this coffee can we were able to shove through there. There's also a hook on there. And now I gotta show you what we look like after all this. And by the way, all the junk that we pulled out of there was not from us. It was from the dude before us that owned the place. Nasty. We look really grungy, nasty, muddy, and gross. And Mike's cut, we've got to go check that out. Somebody buried the lawnmower today, and it wasn't me. Because I am on this lawnmower. We just finished mowing today. Actually, Mike is still weed eating and doing stuff over there. You saw that he got the big mower stuck. I was like, God, it wasn't me. Anyways, I'm working on a little project, leveling out some dirt and gonna lay those down, put some landscaping fabric so grass doesn't grow up through, which it might eventually, who knows. And then that fire pit is gonna sit on top of that. This drives me crazy that we can't weed eat under it. And so gonna fix that. Hopefully this all comes together like I'm seeing it in my head. Look at that. We can weed eat now. And I think I did a pretty stinking good job. I realized that dirt's probably all gonna wash out. Oh, say tomorrow when we have that big rain that's coming. But my goal is to try to go get some metal edging and get it around there before the rains tomorrow. So I'm sitting here looking at this, taking a break before I put everything away. And I'm thinking that if we decide to leave this like it is, you can see that I probably should have gone one more row wide so that the fire pit doesn't like scoot off the edges if it gets bumped or anything. I'm also thinking that I might have Colby take the horseshoes off the bottom and just put some little pieces of pipe just to help hold it up off of the blocks a little bit to lower it, because I feel like it's a little high off of there right now. And it could be lower and just stay as is, and then we can just circle our chairs around it. Just a thought. All right, so this is Marcus and Christian, and they are foreign exchange students from Norway and Denmark. They happen to be living with one of our church families, and so Mike and I have had the opportunity to spend some time with them when they first got here and right here near the end of the school year. Tonight, we took them out to dinner and bowling, and we had such a great time. Today I had a really fun time with Hallie. She really enjoyed stomping and splashing and playing in the water and just being outside with all the rains we've had. You know, the kids haven't been able to be outside much, but she loved every minute of it, as you can see. And she is a garden-loving girl. Her daddy, Hunter, spends a lot of time out in his garden, and she gets to do that with him. She had fun checking out Did and Pop's garden today. I mentioned earlier in the week that we had planted some cantaloupe and pumpkin seeds. These are the cantaloupe seeds. I think I need to thin them out. I don't know a lot about them. And then these are our pumpkin vines that are popping up everywhere, and I am super pumped about these. We've been out checking out the pumpkins and the the pumpkins and the cantaloupe. And it started raining on us. So I'm booking it back to the house. And Mike is picking weeds along the way. We're at the scrapyard again today, getting rid of some of Colby's metal and just scraps we've had laying around. This is actually really cool. If you ever have the opportunity to pick up scrap metal and go sell it, do it. You're not going to get a whole lot for it, but it's so fun and just a neat experience all around. And our favorite part is always trying to guesstimate how much we're going to get for the load. All right, it's time to make our guesses. Mike has he knows how much money we got, but he guessed...
I guessed 33 plus whatever the stainless steel rings we got, which were interesting.
Yeah, there were these 3 stainless steel rings, and we know stainless is worth a little bit more than metal. He said $33 plus, and then I'm going to say $28 plus the stainless.
Right, so the stainless was 13 pounds at 35 cents a pound. Big buck. So the rest of the metal was $69.95.
Whoa! So we got
$79.95. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, $79.95.
Well, that's exciting. That's the most we've gotten. Is it not?
I don't know. We got a lot.
Okay, that's exciting.
Cool. Yay!
Yay for metal. Now then we're gonna go and buy some plywood at Okie Mart since we're here.
For 2 things, which I didn't mention one of them to Karen. She knows one of them, which is for
hauling dirt.
Yeah, gonna enclose the bottom of this trailer so we can dump dirt in the back of it.
And the other reason is for forms.
I'm gonna make
cement forms.
She did remember. Good for her.
Yeah,
look at that.
Gonna be using the plywood to make
smart gal.
Cement forms for something that we're gonna build someday, hopefully sooner than later. We have a lot of plans changing around our place. Oh, $2 bills. Those are cool.
I love $2 bills.
All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. We are filling the raised beds with dirt or compost and getting these ready to plant.
Hey guys, looks like it's the end of another week, and we have not done this in a very long time, but it is the most beautiful night, so we thought we'd grab some coffee and enjoy the rest of our night with a few moments with you, and then just enjoy what God made.
Yeah, I was just thinking, where are Flipping the Farm viewers? Because you will remember probably that we used to sit out here on the front porch a lot, mornings and evenings and sometimes during the day, just to rest after working. And so, yeah, we haven't done this in a long time. It's kind of sad, actually.
It has rained quite a bit, and I could have sworn I started seeing animals lining up 2 by 2, and it made me a little nervous, so I thought I'd get my hammer and nails out so we start building an ark. But
I think we ended up with like over 15 inches in the last couple of weeks, which is crazy. So, and this whole week coming up is supposed to be dry. Sorry, my hair's annoying me. It's supposed to be dry, and then next weekend it all starts again. More rain. So we're gonna get a lot done this coming week out in the garden. We've got, so you've all seen, hang on, I'm backing up a little. You've all witnessed the flood zone area out there, which a lot of you have had suggestions about what we should do and what we should have tried or this or that.
Which we appreciate.
Yes, very much
Always.
so. We knew that that area held water, but not to that extreme. Like I said, 15 inches in just a couple of weeks. Did a real number on the flower beds over there. So we have a solution, and part of it arrives tomorrow and Sunday, and then the work really begins. So
yeah. I mean, you'll see it next week, but we had a couple of options. We could either bring in about 4 or 5 truckloads of dirt and raise everything up but we were nervous about doing that because in other places where I've leveled the ground, it created a water flow in different areas after that. And so we're just going through the process of figuring out where the water's moving to once we level some areas out. So I think the end result is going to be digging a few ditches and getting the water to go where we want it to go. That way we can keep the rest of the place from getting flooded in certain areas.
Yeah, but I mean, the work that we've already done using the sod cutter to cut out all the areas for the flowers, that wasn't a waste of time. It took some time, but it wasn't a waste of time because we're still going to utilize that area just in a different way. So I'm really excited about that.
And it's free sod, you know, I mean, well, not free, it costs
when we cut it up,
$110, I think, or $106, whatever it was, to rent the machine. But the machine's amazing, and we'll use it again because every time I want to sod some new areas, level some areas out, I can just cut my own sod, and it's cheaper than buying a pallet of grass. Although I'm probably going to get a pallet of grass next week because we won't be getting the sod cutter anytime soon. The ground's just too wet.
Yeah. We
can't even use it right now, so we'll just come up with a different game plan. But
yeah, so it was a productive week, and next week is going to be just as productive or more.
Yeah, no rain. Hallelujah. Yeah. Although we appreciate all the rain, because usually when we get that much rain, we know the summer's not going to be all that great, and so God's preparing us for it all. So
never know.
Pretty cool.
We'll take whatever He gives us.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you're enjoying your coffee, watching us right now, your Saturday morning coffee. While we're enjoying our Friday night coffee.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for watching. God bless.
We'll see you next week.
While you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.